TouchStar Technologies Limited has been supplying mobile computing solutions to the fuel industry for over 2 decades. Specialising in the design and supply of ATEX certified mobile computing devices, our solutions also include sophisticated software for a wide variety of in-cab and mobile applications, including driver navigation, fuel delivery, driver communication, routing and scheduling, and proof of delivery. We have a global installed base of over 50,000 terminals, and our solutions are used by most of the large fuel suppliers around the world. This video sequence describes some of the core components of a typical TouchStar fuel distribution system, as utilised in the bulk fuel sector. The video describes the flow of data between the various system components and explains the role of key operational personnel. Our journey through the distribution process commences with the fuel customer. Having identified a requirement for the reordering of the fuel product, the customer inquires about prices and potential delivery times. If they are happy, they will place an order. Currently, this process takes place predominantly over the phone. Price fluctuations mean that the customer will generally ring around for the best price. Another critical aspect of the dialogue is information on when the delivery can be scheduled to take place. Some customers have automated the ordering process by establishing a telemetry link directly from the meter on the storage facility to the ERP system. The more efficient the transportation operation, the lower the costs, and the more competitive the price that the fuel provider can offer the client. As a result, the fuel provider is more likely to acquire a greater volume of orders. By optimizing the fleet locations, improving the administration flow of orders to scheduling, and maintaining visibility of both stock allocation and the fleet, it is possible to offer improved delivery timescales. This improves the amount of orders that are likely to be received and maximizes margins. By improving the communication with the customer regarding the accuracy of the delivery slot and providing an imminent arrival notification, the customer experience is enhanced. A satisfied customer is more likely to reorder in the future. The greater the level and accuracy in real-time information regarding schedules, vehicle position, status and stock availability, the greater the level of customer service that can be achieved. The ability to enter the data once and have it subsequently allocated to the relevant parties, the greater the internal administration efficiency. This lowers the internal overheads and again results in the fuel provider being able to offer a more competitive price. In large organisations, the order is typically registered on the ERP, and then the ERP will pass this information to the planning and scheduling modules, which are often separate middleware products. In some instances, the middleware will handle the order entry to the ERP as well. In smaller organisations, specific fuel logistics ERP products would process this in its entirety. The planning and scheduling modules allocate the orders to the trucks in a manner and sequence that ensures that the minimum number of trucks and mileage are undertaken in delivery of those orders. Depending on how far in advance the customer plans their trips, this data is then stored awaiting either further amendment or is passed immediately to the dispatchers. A dispatcher is typically responsible for the management and allocation of work to specific vehicles. They will review the planned delivery schedule and make manual adjustments as appropriate. These can range from last-minute vehicle and driver changes or additional customer deliveries to route unavailability. They will manually apply the changes to make the plan work optimally. Once they are happy that the planning is correct, the trip files will be passed back to the middleware product to collate and supply the data files to the correct truck. When administering the daily schedule, it may well be necessary to update the schedule. Such changes would originate at the dispatcher screen and then be automatically delivered to the onboard computer in the vehicle cab. The aim of this element is to maintain the fewest trucks over the fewest miles with the fewest drivers using the least petrol. By keeping operational costs as low as possible, the choice of increasing margin or volume or both is provided to the fuel supplier. Over time, the value of each individual customer and their relative profitability can be monitored. Before the advent of onboard computers, the dispatcher had no real visibility of the driver progress through the day. Now, the dispatcher has a full view at any time. Knowing the location of the vehicle, the amount of product on board, and the status of the driver, including whether there are enough hours in his working day, allows the dispatcher the flexibility to change the schedule of any driver throughout the day. This allows events such as emergency orders, delays, etc. to be addressed quickly and efficiently at the least cost. This ultimately enhances customer service. The driver will be presented with his loading and delivering instructions on the onboard mobile computer. The system will ensure that the health and safety checks are completed prior to commencing the shift, as well as collecting key operational data such as odometer, tachograph, stock control, and vehicle location. Advanced options include the ability to use the tachograph card to log onto the system, automated collection of mileage information, and details of driver performance. At the delivery location, the system will automatically collect the delivery data, including the exact date, time, and location. The driver may also collect a signature from the customer directly onto the screen, which is then automatically returned to the billing system together with the delivery data. Delivery data is returned to the billing system in real time. Invoices can be generated at point of delivery, and payment collection can also be facilitated, giving an immediate cash flow improvement. Accurate loading and delivery data is automatically entered onto the system. For high value and high volume products such as fuel, where the margins are so low, accuracy is essential. Automatically collecting the data eliminates the potential for human error in data entry and at the point of delivery and back in the office. Time spent resolving customer disputes is therefore significantly reduced. Fuel usage is now one of the largest overheads in an operation. By monitoring the driver's style, it's possible to identify inefficient behaviour. By correcting that behaviour, it is reasonable to expect substantial savings across the fleet. In addition, data entry and paperwork generation costs are eradicated. By linking GPS data to the fuel meter activity, it's possible to ensure that fuel is not unloaded in unauthorised areas. This provides a deterrent to a driver tempted to steal fuel, and an external warning system should an outside party attempt to steal the fuel from the vehicle. By ensuring that all regulatory data is included in the software, as well as health and safety checks, the organisation has proof of its adherence and commitment to the safety of its drivers and other road users. We hope that you found this video informative and that you now recognise the significant financial and operational improvements that can be gained through the adoption of an appropriate fuel distribution IT system. Additional information can be found within our website. Alternatively, do not hesitate to email us at sales@touchstar.co.uk. Thank you for watching.